Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Y'all, sometimes you try a new campsite and it just doesn't work out. Like sometimes it's just a big fail. I have a plethora of campsites that I like visiting where I could stay there for weeks at a time and be happy, comfortable, all of the things. This is not one of them. Maddie and I actually both agreed this morning that this is a site that we will not be back to. The main reasons being we're right off a road that gets so much traffic. And it's just, I mean, cars are just flying by. The dust is insane. The noise is crazy. And even though we have a nice big kind of camp area here, like it would be really beautiful if it were located elsewhere. But the dust and the traffic is enough to deter us, so we will not be back. But that's what van life is about, right? And traveling and camping, no matter what kind of camping you do, it's like you find a spot, you realize it's not going to work out. So this is going to be on our no-go list from here on out, but we only spent I think it's going to be 4 days here, 3 nights. And the weather was good the last couple of days, so that made it a little more doable. But today it's kind of gloomy. I'm moving really slow today. I mean, you can see like I'm actually like still a mess. And it's so cool out today that I actually have my driver's side curtain down, which is something I mean, I always have this curtain up, almost always, but I want the warmth to come in today. That's how chilly it is. So it doesn't always work out at a campsite, but that's okay. We checked it off the list. Try something new, and now we will move on. But in this video, I will show you some life at camp stuff so you can check out a little bit more of our campsite. It's not a bad place if you're just spending the weekend here maybe, but honestly, if the traffic is this bad during the week on like a non-holiday, like off-peak season, I can't imagine what it's like on the weekends. Thankfully, we'll be gone by then. But I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. He's an agility boy. I wonder if this is one of the trails that goes through from that like hiking area.
Might be. Where that parking lot is?
Yeah.
I love the forest like this where there's clearing, you know, where you don't just hiking through hedges and stuff.
Yeah, so you don't have to like bring your machete, be bushwhacking your way through. That's crazy how it still has the teeth in it like that.
That's nice teeth.
That's dope.
Definitely a canine.
Very cool.
What do you think, TT?
Yeah, that's definitely coyote. I came up with a new snack, y'all. So for chips and cheese, I put my stove on very low setting. Cover it with whatever kind of shredded cheese you want. Again, very low setting. I'm going to let it melt so I can dip my chips in it. Again, very low setting. It literally takes 20 seconds, but don't burn it. You can also add a protein, veggies, onions, whatever you want to this, but it makes a very delicious, warm, gooey afternoon snack. I am happy to report that everything is good with my van. I've had my hood open. I checked for mice and whatnot in there, even though I've never had a problem with mice because I use Grandpa Gus mouse repellent. Started my van, took a look at everything. Everything's good. So that is awesome news. Honestly, I want to put the least money possible into my van because I'm hoping by the end of the year to actually upgrade my van. So I don't want to put a ton of money into it because I'm thinking I might trade it in. But in the meantime, I got some laundry hanging up. We just had our snack, and it's a really, really, really beautiful day. I am going to be home for about a week. I'm heading back to my home base on Thursday because it is Mother's Day. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm having a garage sale. I'm purging. I'm selling some old power stations and things. So I've been working on my to-do list for that. And also coming soon, I'm going to reveal to you where Winston and I are headed next year in 2024 on our big road trip. It is a bucket list type of road trip, and I decided that I'm going to take Winston while he is still young and healthy. So stay tuned for that in the coming weeks. It's time for Kiddo's afternoon bone. I get him Dream Bones. It's also Smart Bone. They're the same brand. It's a chicken and veggie bone, so it's not rawhide. Small enough for his little mouth and healthy. He loves to eat them as an afternoon before dinner appetizer. There has been a drastic change in weather from yesterday to today. Yesterday was like 73 and sunny. Today it's like a high of 59, maybe a few sprinkles, partly cloudy. So it's 10 a.m. and we are back in the van warming up. After having a late, snuggly morning, I made some bacon, just cleaned up my dishes, or at least got my dishes ready. I honestly am not going to fold my blankets today because it's chilly. There's my Clorox wipes. So we're probably going to be in the van a little bit more than usual, and I want to use my blankets. I did put my big solar panel away because we were having some sprinkles this morning, and my Van Powers has enough power to last me a few days anyways. I did take out my Yargo for my Jackery, and we have a little bit of sun. It's kind of peeking through here and there, so might take a little bit longer to charge, but that's okay. Just taking it slow today. Waiting for the sun to come out a little more. There's my little mini cow there. What is this, free range cattle? Oh no, it's a titi boy. Anyways, low key, kind of chilly day, but another great day. Here's a quick example of the sort of traffic and the dust that is on this road. It is constant. Off-road vehicles, trucks and trailers, the dust is gnarly. The sun is being very temperamental today, but I did get my Jackery up to 100%. Now I have my Rock Pals charging. I took down my awning. It is not warm enough for shade, but if I want to be in the shade, we have plenty of it with the trees. I'm spending a lot of time in my van today just working on content. Here are the pieces of my awning. I will put that stuff in my rooftop box a little bit later. Winston is currently in his playpen under the towel, staying warm, but you know him, he likes to be outside. I got my dishes done. It's about 2 p.m. I'm listening to the Diamondbacks game. Oh, when that breeze comes through, it is chilly. But the sun feels so good. So right now I'm just getting my camp cleaned up. I like to do it throughout the day, especially when I'm leaving the campsite. That way I don't have to do it all in the morning. I'll have everything packed up this evening, so in the morning after my coffee, Kiddo and I can head out. Now, when I'm hanging out in the van on days like this and Winston wants to be outside, I have his playpen right in front of my door here so I can see him. He really just hangs out in there. He likes to sleep, chew on his bones. He might go potty and then go back in. And then, of course, I have the ramp, so if he chooses to come up in the van with me, that's fine. But this way, he's in his safe space and I have my eyes on him at all times. It works out really well for the both of us. I do have some different and informative video content coming up for you all. I talk about maintenance and fuel costs. I'm talking about some essential items in the van that I don't often mention. I will be doing my big 2024 road trip reveal. I will be talking about my 5-year plan. So lots of kind of different stuff coming your way in the next 10 days or so. I hope that you enjoyed this life at camp video. Remember that even if a campsite is failed, there are always many more options, and I look forward to getting back up north and finding an excellent spot for Memorial Day weekend with Maddie. We will be reconvening the week before Memorial Day, so our plan is to find a great spot and hunker down because you know that it is going to be crazy up here during that time. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.